And recording. Good day everyone. This is Sam, me, going on a flight out to the training area. Alright, so everything's saying now Sam's recorded, so no swearing, alright? Alright, so we're at the holding point, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get our checklist out.
Yep.
In the meantime, the engine's had a little bit of a chance to warm up. It's really important that it's warm, the oil circulates, the oil gets to the right temperature. So pre-takeoff checks, fuel on both, and fuel sufficient, full tanks, and we've dipped the tanks so we know we've got plenty of fuel.
Yep.
Flaps, so flaps are off. This is our flaps here.
Yep.
They go up and down and they actually change our stalling speed.
Okay.
So flaps down, we can stall at a lot lower speed, which means we can come into land a lot slower, a lot more drag and all that sort of stuff. I'll tell you about that in the air. Autopilot, we're not going to use autopilot, so I'm not going to worry about that. Manual trim, make sure that's on takeoff.
Yep.
The trim, that controls how much back pressure we have permanently on our control. So pull the control column, you feel there's a little bit of pressure on it. Yeah. Remember in the air, that'll become quite hard unless it's trimmed for straight and level flight, so we need to trim using that. Trim, mixture fully rich. So we're going to give it a rich mixture, which means it's got a good combustion. And now we're going to do our run-up check. So I've got to make sure we've got some temperature here. Just add a little bit of heat.
Reported 2 miles.
A little bit of fuel just to warm it up a little bit. And we'll just wait for it to warm up a little bit.
And we go off to depart on upwind, clear touch and go.
Other thing I've got looking at is vacuum, it's good. The amps are good. Engine gas temperature is, exhaust gas temperature is low, which is because we're still on the ground and hasn't warmed up. Fuel flow is very low, exactly. Temperature is low, oil pressure is high. These are the important things to look at. And our RPM is on the 1000. So when this is warmed up, about now we're going to go handbrake on. And we got feet on the brakes, 1800 RPM. Simulated takeoff this. Alright, 1800.
Yeah.
Now we're going to turn one magneto off. A little bit of a drop. The other magneto off. A little bit of a drop. And check idle. See how it performs in idle. And it performs beautifully.
Yeah.
Back up to 1000 RPM. Which is good. Okay, mixture lean, 2 centimetres. Okay, controls, check our controls. Full back, full forward, full right, full left. Full range of controls is good.
Yep.
Hatches are locked, harnesses are locked, seats are upright and locked. Okay, that's good. Close the window, check the doors are closed. And all we have to do now is line up. So we've got mixture, DI, strobe and transponder. Okay, so transponders set to standby. We got our tower frequency is that one. Check our DI again between 30 and 33, which is good. Okay, so I think we're ready to go and take off. Looking out for traffic.
4785, 2 miles. 4785, cleared visual approach number 1.
Visual approach, 4785.
Alrighty. So you all ready?
Yep.
Okay. If you feel unwell or worried or anything, you tell me, and we'll come back.
Yep.
Okay, so first thing we've got to talk about is if there's an engine failure. So if we have an engine failure on the runway, what we're going to do is close the throttle, put brakes as applied and vacate the aircraft. If we have an engine failure when we're on the runway but we've taken off, we're going to close the throttle and flaps as required and brakes as required. If we have an engine failure and we're on climb out, we're going to turn to the right, nose down to the horizon and 65 knots and land in the field. Not that we're going to, but I've got to sort of say that as part of the thing. So let's just creep here. We're looking for aircraft here. Okay, so we're going to call up the tower. Okay. Camden Tower, Cessna Alpha Hotel, Hotel ready, runway 24 for crosswind departure. You'll tell us we can't because there's a plane in. See him now?
Alpha Hotel, tower cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Alpha Hotel. Good. Mixture. The eye. Strobe is on. Transponder. Out. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Line up. Okay, here we go. Full throttle. Oh, this thing's got a lot more power than last time I flew it. Lining up on the runway with my feet. Airspeed's alive. When we get 60 knots, we're going to take off, okay? Up we go. There you go, we're alive, we're flying.
Ew.
Woohoo!
Up and away.
Okay. Clear to land.
Okay, now I need 80 knots.
7785.
So nose to the horizon, 80 knots. 80 knots is our climb speed.
Yeah.
And that gives us a really good, about 500 feet per minute climb.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so 06. When we get to 700 feet, we're going to do a left turn, okay?
Alright.
I've got to balance this ball with my feet. That's the rudder. Tells me I'm a little bit out of balance.
Yeah.
And just enjoy the flight, enjoy the scenery. Take plenty of photos, alright? Because I don't get a chance. Okay. 700 feet. Check right, check centre, checking left. And I'll get you to, you can be my eyes, Sam.
Yeah.
Look out for other traffic.
Yeah.
4785.
Bird straight ahead, 12 o'clock. So if you see something, you tell me whether it's 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 10 o'clock, high or low, alright?
Alright.
Alright, so we're going to, that's 90 degrees to our runway direction. Square that offset runway there.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, now I've got to maintain 1300 feet until I'm out of the control zone. So I'm just going to level off now. Alrighty, just trim for that. 1300 feet.
Canada ground, C172, Pub X-ray Whiskey, airborne parking, request taxi for the training area, received Alpha.
Beauty, okay, 1300 feet.
Whiskey, Canada ground, taxi to holding point 06, time 49er.
Once we get over
Runway 06, Pub X-ray Whiskey.
over 2 miles away from the airport,
Yeah.
I'm going to, I can climb, okay? And we're going to climb to, if you could set that please, to say 3,000 feet. You just sort of press the buttons and a little bit too high, 100 feet too high, which isn't too bad. 3,000 feet, that's good.
Yeah.
Alright, we're 2 miles away, so we're going to press the VFR, walk 1200, up we go.
Good morning, Camden ground, Cherokee Alpha Papa Tango is
We're going to go to 3,000 feet.
Hangar requesting startup
And you
and
can see
taxi.
it flies beautifully by itself.
3C Bravo, and Jimmy has done a very good job.
And I'm going to do 124.55, which is Sydney frequency. We'll listen to Sydney. We don't need to listen to Camden anymore.
Yeah.
We're not really in Camden. 1,000 feet per minute we're climbing at. And I need just to climb a little bit more. Keeping our heading on 3-3. And it's a beautiful day.
It is.
Take some photos if you want. Now, it won't be long before we're at the end of the training zone and we have to turn around and do some circus, but that's okay. Well, I'll tell you when we're there. They want to get to 3,000 feet, so if you keep looking out for traffic when you take photos of that. But if you see anything, just tell me.
Yeah.
You're my eyes, okay? This is flying beautifully. .80 knots. So 80 knots is when the cowling is just on the horizon.
Okay.
See there, and it gives me about 1,000 feet per minute climb.
Okay.
And which is pretty well perfect. You see that field down there, that racetrack?
Yeah.
That's called Mayfield.
Okay.
And what that is, that's one of our reporting points. So when we come into land, we'll probably fly in over Mayfield and we'll tell the tower we're over Mayfield, ready to land, that sort of thing. Okay, we're coming up to 2,800. Just beautiful day, Sam. You picked the best day, mate.
I know, it looks...
Prospect Reservoir's over there on the right. See that body of water there in the distance?
Yeah.
That's where Wet and Wild is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're coming up to 3,000, so nose down. So wait for the airspeed to build up. Back off the power a little bit. 2,400. Just trim for that. Now you see, beautifully trimmed. Still climbing a little bit, so I'll just drop that down a little bit. Cessna's a beautiful aircraft. They're designed to fly by themselves. When you're flying, all you really need to do is to make control adjustments. You don't fly it like a car.
Yeah.
The plane flies itself, but you have to make the control adjustments. You're in control. That's the only difference. 100 knots, and then about 220 kilometres an hour. 200 kilometres an hour. Alright, so let's just look out for traffic and enjoy the ride. So we're coming up to the boundary of our training area pretty soon. That's Warragamba Dam over there on the left.
Okay.
Clearance by Barker, you're down forward, contact 1283.
1283, Alpha.
You reckon? You good?
Amazing.
Yeah, it's
so
pretty
good.
cool, eh? I'll get out to this pipeline. It's just coming up now. Beautiful day. Now you see this big field in front of us?
Yeah.
At the back of it there's sort of a line, a little thin black line.
I kind of see it, yeah.
That's the pipeline, so that's as far as we can go in the training area.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for checking my temperatures and pressures to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be in the green, there's nothing to really worry about. That's our total flight time. Well, that's since we've started the engine, so total flight time's probably a little bit shorter than that.
Yeah.
Alright, and yeah.
6518,
Beautiful.
133 is a small.
I'm only nowhere near redlining it, and it's flying beautifully. So this has a new propeller in it, a new tacho, and goes really well.
Yeah.
Alrighty. The Warragamba Dam on our left. I'll do a right turn in a minute, and we'll go around this way.
Yeah.
Practice some turns. Oh. Climbing.
Departures, you got 635, climbing 2, flight level 280.
So that radio is actually Sydney Airport.
Oh, really?
That's all the jets, yeah. So we're listening to them because we're not part of Camden now. We're actually part of Sydney, believe it or not. Alright, so I'm going to do a right turn. So I'm going to check right, check centre, checking left. So right turn, a little bit of aileron. So 30 degrees is here.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit of right rudder, a little bit of rudder, just to balance the ball. Watching I don't lose too much altitude, just turning, compass will turn, and we'll just we'll turn around a little bit. 15 degrees, we'll go up to about, let's see if we can calculate this. So the ideal angle of bank for a 2-minute turn is the airspeed divided by 10 plus 7, okay? See if you can work that out for me.
So what? Say it again.
So the airspeed, which is 100, divided by 10,
so 17.
Plus 7. 17. So I need 17 degrees. So I've got 15. So this is about 17 degrees. If I keep turning like this, it'll give me exactly 2 minutes that I'll do 360 degrees.
Okay.
So we're going to hold it like this and just see how it goes. We'll just keep looking out for traffic. We're at 3,300, so let's just cheat. 3,300. It should be 3,000. Fuel flow is good. 17 degrees should give us a nice 2-minute turn. Do all the way around. Can you see Camden Airport? You know where it is?
Oh, I'm trying to find it.
I'll give you a hint. It's about 10 o'clock now, 10, 11 o'clock. The row of hangars, the white hangars, and there's a space, there's another row of hangars, that's the airport. Keep the turn coming, just looking out for traffic. 17 degrees. Now you tell me, get sick or anything, or you want to stop, or if you're enjoying it, you want to have a fly, let me know. That's the northern road, that's the road that goes out to Penrith.
Okay.
Going over that now. totally different in the air, isn't it, to be on the ground?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's cool. You see that pipeline that we had before? We're going to go up to that again, and we're going to do a left turn.
Yeah.
Looking for traffic. Okay, there's a pipeline. That's sand mining and all that sort of thing. Pebbles and all that over there on the Nepean River, Hawkesbury River. With some air conditioning. Better.
Yeah, it's good.
You can see it's just flies itself.
Yeah.
Straight and level, so it's not climbing and descending, it's just sitting there. It's beautiful. That's why Cessnas are lovely planes to fly. Other planes, you got to really control them, but this one is just, yeah, beautiful. Everyone's gone quiet, which is nice. I'm just checking that the compass, see, this is a gyroscopic instrument.
Yeah.
So you know gyroscopes precess on their axis, so I've got to keep checking. So it's moved a little bit. Got to match this up with this. This is the gold standard.
You got 635, contact 133.5.
1335, so you got 635.
Alright, I'm going to do a left turn, so checking right, checking centre, checking left, left turn, and a little bit of rudder. And we want the same thing, we want about 15 degrees of turn. Keeping our altitude. Degrees, it should give us a nice 2-minute turn, which it does. Do another 360 turn. There's the dam there. Want to get a photo of that? See Warragamba?
Oh, wow.
I'll go straight towards it, and you can get a photo, alright? Nice day for it. Get a bit closer.
Yeah.
Traffic in the World Narrow Alpha Alpha X-ray, 3 minutes to station drop off.
When I flew to Cowra, I had to fly down south and then all the way out west over the mountains.
Okay.
Over there's Katoomba. See the blue mountains there?
Yeah.
You can almost see Echo Point and all that at this altitude. Fly over there too. How's that? All good?
Very good, yeah.
Beautiful day, isn't it? Magic. I come and do a left turn.
Yep.
Right, centre, checking left. Just a little gentle one. Just going to go follow the river a little bit. A little bit of right rudder in just to balance that up. I can still see the runway. So we're still quite close to Camden to leveling off. Balancing the ball. Looking for traffic. We might go over to the river and then we'll sort of follow the river around and do
Yeah, sounds good.
That's 2,300 RPM, seems to be nice, it seems to like that.
Yeah.
We want 3,500 feet, so I'm going to lower the nose, a little bit low, trim for that, so it stays there. Vertical speed's dropping, it's increasing, we're going down. Engine revs are increasing, you can hear the engine revving up, just like on a bike, you go down a hill,
It was up, yeah.
it gets faster.
129.7 for clearance.
129.7 for clearance, 0.6.
It's good, so straight and level, it's trimmed beautifully, it's exactly what we want. Now if it's windy today, we'd be sort of struggling a little bit with control, not struggling, but we'd be constantly making corrections.
Yeah.
This is pretty good today. This is the best I've ever had, to be honest.
Oh, really?
We don't have to do anything. This is just amazing. So you're really lucky.
Wow.
I've been up in some really interesting weather, and it's good experience, but not good if you're a passenger.
Yeah.
City approach velocity 1351 is on time, potable 280.
That velocity, that's a Virgin aircraft above us. So you hear everything all over Sydney. Somewhere, probably can't see this. IFR somewhere. There's a dam there, so we'll go over to the dam, have a little look. Wave to the local residents of Warragamba. They must get so sick of planes flying.
Oh, I bet they do.
As you see, it's trimmed beautifully. Beautiful aircraft Cessnas, they just love to be trimmed and fly themselves. It's usually the pilot that causes the problem. They overcorrect, and I did a lot of that when I was learning. I always overcorrecting, and you get it trimmed right, the plane will fly itself beautifully.
Yeah.
I think that's Bent's Basin it's called down there. It's like a water hole on the Nepean River. Okay, I'm going to the right. There's about 3 o'clock. Same height, can you see him? Straight across there, just under the wing. Just under your wing now. The little plane.
Oh, yeah.
Watching him. Okay, got him in sight. I'm going to go a little bit further over here, get out of his way.
Yeah, I'll keep watching him.
Yeah, just let me know if he does anything freaky.
Yeah.
The horizon will be going like that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And you notice it, so you have to keep that in mind when you're landing. The wind direction is really, really important.
Yeah.
But they'll tell us when we come into land what runway to use and what the wind is, so we can anticipate that. When you're at little country airfields, you don't always get that luxury. You've got to actually look at the windsock, you look at smoke on the ground, look at which way it's blowing.
Rex 467, track direct Cara.
Direct Cara, Rex 467.
Okay, that's looking good. I'm going to do some steep turns just over this area here.
Yeah.
And over there a little bit. I'm going to do a steep turn to the left, and it's going to be a 30-degree turn, which isn't really steep.
Yeah.
It's steepish.
10 canopies from flight level, Flagstaff Point, Wollongong.
Alright, so we're 3,500 feet.
Yep.
Get over here. I want to try and maintain 3,500, that's really important.
Yeah.
If you get queasy, just tell me and we'll stop doing it.
1,700 will be South Bank Coastal, normal beaches.
I can tell you're enjoying it. Not everyone does. So it's a good sign. If you enjoy this, you'll be a good pilot. Alright, so we're going to do a steep turn, so checking left, checking centre, checking right. Okay, so 30-degree turn is up to this little mark here, that 30-degree mark.
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, 30 degrees. A little bit different to the orientation you had before. I'm just checking.
We've got some below us at like...
Yep, we've got him. Yep, I see him.
7 o'clock. Understand.
Thanks for picking that up. He's going from that private strip, so I'm going to just do a nice turn around. So 30-degree orientation. See, it's sort of keep that lined up with the compass is lined up on the horizon. That's about 30 degrees. I'm making sure I'm not losing or gaining any height. Now I'm looking for traffic. Add a little bit of rudder just to balance that ball. Gaining a little bit of height, which we don't want. Three and a half thousand feet. That's pretty good. Nice. Alrighty. Go back over here and I'll do another one. I'm going to do 45 to the right next.
Alright.
You'll notice that one. You'll notice that the G, which is the load factor, is the lift divided by the weight.
Okay.
When we do a 45-degree turn, it's 1.4, so you have 1.4 Gs when we do a 45-degree turn.
Yeah.
You'll feel it. Alrighty-o. So, 4,500 we want, or 4,700 is good. Checking right, checking centre, checking left. Okay, you ready? So it's 45-degree turn. Okay, here we go. 45. Falling back. Okay, 45. How's that feel?
Awesome.
That's 45 degrees. I'm just trimming it a little bit. Getting that on. 45 degrees.
Offsite 66, departures, g'day.
Departure velocity 16, 27 off on flight level 28, sir.
45 degrees.
Velocity 16, 27, departures, g'day.
Climbing a little bit.
16, 27, just missed your level. Can you say can you clear level?
Clear level 28,
That's 1.4 G, so you can feel your arms a little bit. They're heavy?
Yeah.
Alright. That's 45. I'll roll out now.
G'day, bus 36, flight to Richmond flying. Heading code 0 and code 5 as visual. Climb 1,500, climbing 5,000.
36, approach, g'day, identified and passing 2,500, British navigation direct to Corindi.
How's that?
That was awesome. That was good.
Direct Corindi, bus 36.
Okay, that's 45 degree turn. We're getting it to
Very
the end
good
of it.
turn.
Yeah. Alright, so now we're going to do a 60. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to, you're going to feel this one. I've got him down there. 3 o'clock low.
Oh, yeah, Sam.
Velocity 16, 27, what's your climb speed?
Here we go.
309.
60 degree turn. You ready?
Yeah.
Hold on tight. Okay, so 60 degree turn. Hey, feel the G's?
Whoa, yeah.
Lift your arm up.
Departures, g'day.
Oh my god. Wow. Oh, wow.
Losing a little bit of height. Balancing the ball. 60 degrees. Degrees. Alright, that's enough. How's that?
That was good.
Alright, let's feel the G's.
Yeah, that was wow.
Into 301 heavy,
Bit
what's your
different,
climb
eh?
speed?
That was good.
Alright, so what do we have? See, we haven't gained any height, which is perfect. That's
Yeah.
what you want. I've got to practice it.
Andrew 301, just
Alright,
make it
can you see the airfield?
310 knots.
Alpha Quebec Romeo downwind for touch and go.
Alpha Quebec Romeo, follow the Cherokee Lake downwind.
Traffic sighted, Alpha Quebec Romeo.
On first contact of Camden Tower or ground, notify receipt of Bravo.
Bravo.
Camden, confirmation Bravo. Runway 06. Wind variable 5 knots. Cav OK. Temperature 19er. QNH 1028.
1028.
First contact of Camden Tower or ground, notify receipt of Bravo.
Bravo. Alright, Bravo. So we've got to tell the tower that we've received
Camden,
Bravo information,
clear to land.
which means that he knows that we know what the weather is.
Okay.
And it's runway 06, so it's going to be, we're going to come in over Mayfield, which is that little farm I told you about.
Yeah.
We're going to come and land over there. Alrighty, so let's sort of start thinking about what we need to do to land. We need to fly over Mayfield at about 2,000, so let's throttle back, about 1900 RPM. That's going to give us a nice, we want about 500 feet rate of descent. We want to get down to about 2,000. Oh, I see him.
Oh shit.
Good. It's alright, he's seen us. Having some fun. There's Mayfield straight ahead, so let's get down to 2,000.
Oh yeah.
Just let it go down a bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my landing lights on. I'll put them on when we get.
Yeah, okay.
Just so people can see you. Sort of like when you're on a bike, you want to be visible.
Yeah.
We're going at about 500 feet per minute descent.
Yeah.
I want to get down to 2,000, so I've got about 1,200 feet to go.
Individual Delta, taxi to parking.
Taxi to parking, individual Delta.
Rightio. So this is a little bit more difficult part is landing. It's a lot harder to take off.
Romeo, clear touch and go.
But on a nice day like today,
Clear
it's
touch and go, Alpha Quebec Romeo.
pretty good. That's my friend Josh.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we want a bit down. Let's get a bit lower. This is called Mayfield here.
Yeah. Is it a horse racing
Yeah,
track?
something like that, yeah. I'm just watching my speed, 80 knots, which is still way above the stall speed. A little bit more. I'll just level off here.
Went like that.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to call up control tower, tell them where I am, receive Bravo, inbound. 125. Camden Tower, Cessna Alpha Hotel, Mayfield 2100, receive Bravo, inbound.
Alpha Hotel, Camden Tower, join left base, runway 06, maintain 1800, reported 2 miles.
Left base, runway 06, maintain 1800, report 2 miles, Alpha Hotel. Have to read that back. So 1800. That left base, runway 06, so means that we're going to join this way and then come in.
Okay.
Runway 06, so
we have to enter at 06.
Yep, so left base means our base leg is going to be 150 degrees.
Okay.
Which is straight ahead here. And I've got to maintain 1800, so let's get down to 1800. Maintain that. Okay, landing lights on. And we're going to 3,000. Oh. 3,000. No. 3,000. There we go. Alrighty, so 1,800, a little bit low, let's just get up. And we want right base. Get to 1,800. I can see the runway now. And we're going to be reporting at 2 miles. $1,800. That's perfect. It's just there.
Alpha Quebec Romeo, late down, means for touch and go.
Okay, so he's doing touch and go. So we've got to watch him.
Romeo, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Alpha Quebec Romeo.
Did he just take off, or is he?
Yep. He's just doing circuits, so we'll come in behind him.
Okay.
I'll need to tell the tower that I'm.
Alpha Hotel, report sighting a Cessna late downwind, you're 11 o'clock low.
Traffic sighted, Alpha Hotel.
Alpha Hotel, cleared visual approach, follow the Cessna.
Clear visual approach following a Cessna, Alpha Hotel. Alrighty, so it means we can land. 1,500 RPM. 10 degrees of flaps. Trim for that, so we want about 85 knots, which is what we've got. Following this guy in, it's my friend Josh. So we want to be about 1,000 feet where he is.
Yeah.
So we need to go down a little bit. 100 RPM. Beautiful, that's good. And 20 degrees of flaps. The flaps will slow us down. Can you see the flaps come down? See the flaps down?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's slowing down our stall speed.
Yeah.
We want about 75 knots. So it's pretty well what we want, 75.
Camden Tower, good morning. Glider Delta Golf Uniform, request radio check.
I want about 1,000 feet over here.
Delta Golf Uniform Tower, good morning, your ability is full.
Reggie 4, Delta Golf Uniform, thank you.
Just following this guy in. Okay, turning. Few little bumps here, okay?
Yeah.
Don't be too worried. Okay, 30 degrees flaps. Have a look at the flaps now.
Even further down.
Yep, even further down. I want 65 knots, I'm going a little bit too fast. 65 knots. Knots, good. Okay, so it should fly itself.
Yeah.
What you want. Oops.
Alpha Hotel, Hotel, clear to land.
Clear to land, Alpha Hotel, Hotel. Waiting for that.
Yeah.
65 knots. So we just want to get it right on the numbers. Eyes to the end of the runway. Eyes to the end of the runway. Easy, that's it. Nice and slowly. Little bit of a bump. There you go. Pull back on control column. Little bit of brakes. Little bit of brakes. Like that.
Awesome.
Taxi to parking. Wasn't the best landing, but we...
That was good.
Okay, that's good. Get off this runway. Tell us to taxi to parking. Okay. Oops.
Alpha Hotel, Hotel, taxi to parking.
Taxi to parking, Alpha Hotel, Hotel. Okay, mixture flaps. Strobes off. Landing lights off. Transponder set to out to soundbar. That's pretty much it.
That was good.
Got it? It was a good day. You're
That
lucky.
was.
It was a really good day for it. There's choppers there for the fire rescue.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that last time I saw they were putting them back into crates, but maybe they're actually assembling them.
Yeah.
So we're just going to taxi to parking now. And we'll leave the plane, I'm going to have a cup of coffee and we'll have a bit of a chat, and then I'm going to, about another hour, I'll go up for another fly. And she's really going to grill me, my instructor.
Oh, really?
Checking me out before I can do my license.
Romeo downwind for touch and go.
Quebec Romeo, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Alpha Quebec Romeo.
Alright, so it was about an hour and 4, which is pretty good. I'm keeping a lot of back pressure on the control column because I want to look after the nose wheel because it's quite delicate.
Okay.
It's not like a nose wheel of a jet where you can sort of thump it down. These nose wheels are really sensitive and you've got to always put the main landing pressure on your back wheels.
Okay.
Otherwise they're quite easy to break off, so always back pressure when you're taxiing.
Yeah.
And we'll find somewhere to park. Someone's parked me in. I'm going to try and squeeze through there. I'm not. Park just here, right? Ready? If you just watch that wingtip.
Yeah. It looks good so far.
Good.
Yeah, you could.
I don't like us parking here. A lot of choice. Alright, so we've landed now. We're just going to do just a couple of checks for the next person who flies the plane. So I'm going to add a little bit of revs. Magnetos, left, right. They're all.
What does that do?
What I'll do is I'll just turn the avionics off.